sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, guys, it looks like we're back again, and we're gonna have to talk about one of the biggest lunatics on the damn internet right now. A man who is so batshit crazy and just out of control that this is the third time I'm actually going to have to cover him. Because this absolute psychopath is someone who went from being an extremely large streamer on Kick to the self-proclaimed Kobe Bryant of YouTube rapping. I mean, here, just listen for yourself. My guy thinks that he is spitting some straight up heat right now.
From the Bay Area is where I'm from. 509's where I was born and raised. Yes, you know. 408's where I went to school, studied theater arts every day, Monday through Sunday.
And yep, that's right. FouseyTube is back, and he is absolutely fucking losing it. And apparently he's losing it Monday through Sunday out here. And he has somehow managed to decline even more than the last two times we covered him, which is saying quite a bit. Because last time we witnessed him not only slapping the dog shit out of his employees like he was their pimp.
Yo, my dog, I didn't want to message you back until I had the career. I sent it.
But we also got to witness him possibly destroying thousands of dollars of recording equipment while spitting the worst bars that I think I may have ever had the misfortune of actually hearing. Like, my guy was just completely out of control, throwing a little hissy fit. While not to mention talking about all of his little mommy issues.
Now sit back and watch me achieve it. Nigga, that was the greatest mixtape, rap, freestyle, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I have ever heard in my motherfucking life. I don't care, I'll pay for it. The words were that good. I'm still going. You don't even realize it. By the time Drake calls me, you'll realize it. Stop. I'll pay for everything. Stop. Because I just spit a rap, a freestyle, that's worth everything. You don't understand, and I'm going to keep going.
Stop.
No. But you didn't give it attention just like my mother didn't give it. You didn't give it attention just like my sister didn't give it.
And I know what you may be thinking. How could this man possibly be acting any more unhinged than he already is? And I was wondering the same exact thing until I went ahead and checked Twitter, where I saw this guy doing all types of crazy stupid shit. And it seems that recently he is continuing his destruction of others' property and has been throwing what I can only consider as man-baby temper tantrums. Like, we have stooped lower than calling it a crash out at this point. My guy is just throwing straight up hissy fits. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and hop straight on into this, where we can go ahead and witness FouseyTube pretty much commit a couple of minor crimes while just being a nuisance to everyone that he's in contact with at this point. And we're just gonna start off with him basically ranting like a complete maniac as he smokes what looks like a blunt, doing so all at the same time as he is trying to fucking drive.
Suck my complex, you're lying. You are lying and pandering to all the companies and organizations and the dollar signs if you're telling me that's the top 25. Really? Suck my You had one right name on there. You had a couple. You had Kai Cenat, you had Speed, and you had Bruce Drop 'em Off. Other than that, you played yourself, dog. You got no legitimacy in this game, Complex. And I know you're gonna blackball me and never talk about me again before my album even comes out. I don't give a I have loyalty and artistic integrity. J. Cole was never nominated for a Grammy. Like he give a to not put Fousey after his 2023 run and 2024 resurgence comeback on the top 25 list is egregious, careless, dangerous, not professional.
And yeah, this right here is the build-up to the complete little meltdown you're about to witness him having. All because the company Complexity released an article of the top 25 streamers. And you see, FouseyTube here wasn't in that article. Probably because every time he streams, he's either beating the shit out of his employees, screaming at his fans on the camera for no reason, or making statements saying that he's gonna take himself out of this world. for lack of a better term. So with all of that in mind, it is pretty damn clear why they didn't involve someone like FouseyTube in such an article. Because obviously, it would be some really bad press if you're supporting this type of behavior. I mean shit, even in this clip, he is doing something that would get him taken out of an article like this, because it appears that he is smoking a blunt in this very video, which if you didn't know, is pretty damn illegal when you're driving a car. And I think that FouseyTube has just lost the plot to such an extent that this is just something that he can't understand. And his mental health is so bad, instead of taking this in stride and trying to learn from it, he has decided that he's just gonna spit on his camera like he's a damn llama before just screaming and going on a random ass tangent. And the craziest part is, he's spitting on his own camera and phone. I don't understand it. What are you achieving here?
I was a big fan of Fousey, but now you lost it for real? For what, mother? For what? For believing in myself to say I'm top 3? Are you stupid? Does Kobe Bryant go into a game saying, oh, this guy's better than me? Does the person who's guarding Kobe Bryant going in there and saying, oh, Kobe's better than me? A real mother will always say they're the best, you insecure. For calling myself one of the GOATs, you're saying I lost it?
What the f does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
And no, Fousey, he's not saying you lost it because you're calling yourself the best. He's saying you lost it because you're comparing yourself to Kobe Bryant before proceeding to just sling saliva all over your own car. Like, what are we doing? Like, these actions are quite literally proving his point. All over you just not making it into an article that no one cares about. And what's wild is, he is still not done. That's not where this ended. My man just keeps yapping because apparently in his mind, he is the off-brand Kobe Bryant of streaming. When in reality, he is acting like such a clown that even his girl with him can't help but laugh at him.
I've been pegging shit since 2011. And before you say, oh, you didn't do shit, then why was I streaming in 2017 on Twitch? Why did I have 5,000 viewers back then? Not just on live stream, on YouTube, on social media, every year, every genre, every lane. Y'all won. Y'all are disrespectful as. Can you like this one more time? Y'all are disrespectful as. I give y'all my heart on the platter, and what do y'all do? I literally pour my blood, sweat, and tears into the shit. The money I would make tonight. If I stream 12,000, guess how much I make, mother. I don't need it, cause y'all. After everything I do for y'all, how much I go above and beyond for y'all. When Complex doesn't put me on the top 25, you say, oh, Yusuf, they're right, you're wrong?
And as someone who has been paving shit since 2011, you would think that he would be smart enough not to break the #1 rule by responding to all of these comments that are basically just shit-talking him. Because all they're doing is trying to get a big reaction out of him and just piss him off to create another crash out moment. And he just gives it to him. He would rather just freak the hell out and end up ruining his reputation even more than he's already done. And this whole instance that he had is of course not his biggest crash out moment, because he has really developed this tendency of breaking things that aren't his. Expensive things at that. And one big example of this is when he rented an Airbnb, where he thought it was a good idea to go ahead and play COD on stream. And I shit you not, FouseyTube combined with Call of Duty is one of the worst combinations I think I have ever seen. Because we have 2 different clips from different time periods during the streams where he is just completely screwing up because he can't stop raging. And he goes as far as to drop the F slur before destroying the TV in the next instance. And it is just crazy behavior where my guy clearly has some anger issues. And when you pair it with the fact that he has constantly attacked employees on 3 different occasions at least, it really starts to show you how unhinged this guy has actually gotten and how much he's actually lost it.
Sucks. Eat my nuts. Eat them. My team sucks. It's faggot. I'm sorry. Whoa. Sorry. No, man. What's up, dog?
on, man.
I don't care.
And I get getting pissed off at a video game, right? But we gotta keep in mind, this is a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man, by the way, who is standing there right up against the TV like my little 10-year-old cousin trying to play Fortnite. And not only that, he is a grown-ass man acting like this on stream, where he does have a ton of younger viewers actually watching him, that are just gonna end up replicating these actions. And what's wild is, in the past couple weeks, this isn't the only instance of him breaking things that aren't his property, because there's also been another instance to where he was in a store playing pool and he just ends up breaking a $500 pool cue, all because my guy scratched on the 8-ball. Just acting like a complete psychopath yet again. But I will say one thing, at least he didn't break it on his employees' head since he loves to hit them. So to be fair, I guess we are making some kind of progress.
All I have to do is make that, and that's it. We're game. We win.
That's crazy.
He's not gonna make this.
Y'all don't win, actually, because
Yeah.
Game over. I'm sorry.
How do you
I'm sorry. Wallahi, don't buy it. Yo, that's no f***ing fair. 8-ball and a scratch.
Bro, what happened there?
This fit. I'm sorry. I'll buy you a better one. It sucks anyways.
Bro, I'll take a deep breath, bro. Go over there. Bro, go over there, bro.
And what's crazy is, every time he ends up harming someone or breaking someone's property, it's always the same response. To where he just keeps repeating the I'm sorry, before taking the other end of the pool cue and just smashing it into the ground another 5 more times. So clearly, bro ain't sorry about shit. And the whole I'm gonna pay for it doesn't solve everything. Because if I was running a store and I had one of my customers like FouseyTube come in, and then he just starts smashing my pool cues into the table and breaking shit, even if he made the claim that he would pay for it, I would still be pissed off as hell. Because that's just some disrespectful ass behavior. Like, I'd be kicking my guy the hell out my store. And in reality, I think he does have some serious anger issues, and I think he does actually need help. But that is no excuse for these types of actions. Because he is still constantly going on streams and doing shit that he knows is going to lead to situations like this. And when he's streaming and he's just not being a nuisance to the people around him and to his own friends, he's also just doing it to random retail workers who are just trying to do their job and run their gas station. And I think I have one of the funniest clips that I have ever seen, for the pure fact that it is just completely brain dead. Because he goes into this gas station and the cashier tells him he can't stream in here, so this is his reaction.
For the light,
Huh?
you cannot record in the bro. You have to permit for you recording the store.
Really? I need a permit? Alright, let me audition for a permit. Can I do that? Peons, we can fuck with neon. G7 shit, go electric like I'm Elon. If I say it's smoke, that's some shit we can agree on. Running through your house, they can see I got a ski on. These real views, not no view box. What the fuck that boy say about ooh? Took a long break, bitch, I'm back, now I'm too hot. I can fit these brackets in my bank in a shoebox. Rah, 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 yeah. Me, I was a kid, I was whipping in Mercedes. I'm a fucking legend, don't you ever try to play me, okay? Tell your manager that's my permit. And there you have it. He just proceeds to start dry humping the ground, probably terrifying the cashier because he doesn't know what the hell is occurring and why there's a crackhead in here wearing a Spider-Man mask, singing about how he has dick, and just dry humping the floor. But the dry humping isn't even my biggest issue. It's the fact that my man tried to eat the popcorn before spitting it out and shoving it in his damn pocket. And I just think that this clip right here is not only funny, but also completely displays the mental health that FouseyTube has right now. Because my man has straight up lost his damn mind and just keeps coming back to streaming even though it's doing him no good. And I believe
believe that he really needs to stop before he ends up either hurting someone else or getting himself locked up. And it stopping is going to have to begin with the people who are actually around him. And this right here is where I think the main issue actually is. Because the people who are around him are doing nothing but supporting this type of behavior. Because if you watch any of his other clips, it seems like the main issue is that Fousey surrounds himself with yes men that don't actually seem to care about him and only seem to care about how much he pays them or about the clout they're getting. Like, just look at his return after his 7-day ban on Kick.
Boys and girls, weighing in at 185, the most violent man in the world, the G7 president,
So no wonder my guy thinks that he's the Kobe Bryant of streaming, because the people around him are actually acting like he is. Like, they no joke just did an NBA style walkout for him, all for this guy to just continue to embarrass himself online. And this is something that they know because they've watched him do it countless times. So when you have people around you like this, you don't even need enemies, dog. They're just gonna let you do whatever stupid shit they have to, all so that you just keep taking care of them. And it just straight up leads to you having absolutely no constructive criticism to keep you from repeatedly doing stupid shit like you are doing. Because at the very least, all of these guys should be pushing for him to go see a therapist. And I only think that his downfall is just gonna continue to get worse. And either my man's gonna get banned from every single platform, and he's gonna be streaming on Party like Jack Doherty is, or he's gonna be in prison like Johnny Somali's about to be. And it's just really sad to see. But with that all said, that pretty much covers all the shenanigans that he's been up to over the past couple weeks. And I think it is safe to say that my man has completely lost his mind. So I'm out. If you enjoyed, please drop the sub and the like, and peace.
I didn't suck his dick.
That was after the stream.
I might have touched it, I didn't suck it.